Hey, so we're going to jump right into why it's pretty much a scam to even play the Infectious Holiday game mode for Modern Warfare 3. It's impossible to win, really. So you start off with, only one guy that is supposedly the infected one of the team, and he is supposed to go around getting everyone else infected, and then by the end it's 18-0. But as you can see, perfect example, this guy right here, he just so happens to be a player that's not playing, so he's not a threat. And there's a countdown, so there's a timer, but it's actually impossible for it to ever go to zero. Every time the timer gets close to zero, sometimes it varies. It's like under 30 seconds, 20 seconds, or under a minute. If that one person has not taken out anyone else, then the game will just make another infected person that is active. As you can tell right there, that guy supposedly via Claymore just took himself out. That's not actually possible. I even tested it in this game mode. I put down 2 Claymores in front of me, and I made it so I tried to, take myself out. It's actually not possible. Here's the experiment right there. So clearly it's just a game that sees that the timer is about to run out, so then it just immediately spawns a new infected person. Perfect experiment right there. I had 2 of them in front of me. They were not enough to take myself out. Now we're going to look at another occasion where the guy was active and the team is actually doing a pretty good job in getting rid of him. As you can see, blue took out red, right, on the left-hand side of the screen. And you're going to see that at some point when the timer is running to like 18 seconds, time's about to run out, you're going to see one blue just take himself out, just out of nowhere, sporadically, because it's actually impossible to win this game. You cannot actually see the timer run out. And I think this is ridiculous because they give us this sort of idea, and even on the information for the game mode, oh look, there it is, Jack supposedly just took himself out, which is not possible, as I already proved. But I think it's ridiculous because they tell you, it says you can either win the game by infecting everyone, if you are that on that team, if you start off on that side, or by surviving. But clearly it's impossible to survive, because even if you guys do a good job at holding off that one guy, it's just going to spawn a new one so that it gets to 2. Even if you do a good job holding off 2, it'll just spawn a new one to 3, and so forth. So yeah, it's impossible to win. It's crazy that they lied to us about this. They said there's 2 ways to win: either survive the whole timer, or if you're on the other side, infect everyone else. And that's not true, because you can't actually win by surviving the timer. I actually tested this when I was selected at the very beginning to be the one on the infected team. I decided to test my theory, and I didn't take anyone out. I just went to the center of the map. Everyone was just taking me out, and then later I was just hiding in a corner, just letting the timer run out. But just as I expected, the game just spawned a second one and increased the timer. So yeah, it's true. I just didn't get that one on a recording because that was the first time I had suspected it, and I didn't get a chance to record it. And then this was like, I tried to do it again, but I must have played like 25 games of these, and it didn't give me the opportunity to start off on the infected team again. So this is as close as I could get to recording proof.